Hey guys, today I am going to attempt to dye a sand PMAG yellow. I'm going to see how close I can get it to a banana yellow. I think that you can just use the lemon yellow color and you should be fine doing that. So what you need here is you got your PMAG. I got RIT lemon yellow dye. I've already measured out about 3 to 4 ounces in a little cup here. I'm going to use distilled water so that I don't get any impurities from tap water that may affect the color. And okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Get this PMAG out of here. What I'm not going to do is I am not going to dye the dust cap, and I'm also not going to dye the base plate here. You do need to take this off before you start. You can just stick stuff in there, get that. Make sure you hold the spring as you take it off. Pull out the spring and the follower. And this is the PMAG. It's empty. It can be dyed. I'm go ahead and get my water and my dye set up, and I'll be back. Okay, I've got some water boiling on the stove. You can see what I've done is I've put foil next to it, and I've brought some paper towels over here. I want to make sure I don't get my stove yellow, or my wife will kill me. I've got water. I've got my RIT dye here. I'm going to go ahead and pour the dye in. Let it boil just a second. What you want is you want the water to be hot but not boiling. So now that it is boiling, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off and just wait a second. Okay, the water is no longer boiling so actively. I did make a couple changes while I had the video off. I added about 4 more ounces of my RIT dye, so it's about 8 ounces total for a little less than half gallon of water. And I did decide to test it out on the base plate here, so I did do that one already, and I got a nice little color. It took about 4 minutes to get that. So I'm going to go ahead and take the PMAG, and I'm going to drop it in and let it sit for about 4 minutes also. Make sure you do it slow. You don't want to splash because you don't want this coloring all over your kitchen, stove, counter, floor. You just want to continually move it around, make sure that all sides are getting in the dye for the entire time. We're about halfway through the dyeing process now. You pull it out, you can see it's looking yellow, but not as yellow as I want it to be. So stick it back in. Again, make sure you're flipping over. Make sure that every part of it stays submerged and that it's all being exposed to the warm dye at all times. And I do have it boiling slowly here. I think it just kind of helps it to keep it warm, keep it heated. And it's not a high active boil, as you can tell. So it's in there for about 4 minutes now. I think this is about the color I'm looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my heat off. I think this is about what I'm looking for here. So I will go ahead and take it out, and I will rinse it in cold water. You want to make sure you get it all rinsed good inside and outside. That will stop the process from dyeing any longer. So you want to make sure that you thoroughly dry this thing after you're done. I have done that here. You can let it air dry. You can push some paper towels through it. Go ahead, you can stick the follower back in. Once you've got it in there, put the base plate back on. Make sure you go the right way. There you have it. A banana yellow PMAG. You can decorate it. I got a little Chiquita sticker here. I'm going to go ahead and stick that baby right there. And it is completely useless as far as function other than, or it's just like any other PMAG. But it looks fun, right? It's a little banana PMAG. And thanks for watching, guys.